Hi, guys, and welcome back. Well, since none of the perks it seems that I have with Nug, since none of those seem to be bringing up that archer gear, the mod that I had installed for that, uh, it's supposed to be available under the Elven smithing perk, and Nug can't see it. So I'm thinking perhaps we need to make a girl. Wow, what's wrong with your legs? Okay. Thinking we need to make a girl to see if it's gender specific as well as on the crafting as well as who can wear it. I don't know why it would be. Looks like anybody should be able to make it. No, despite the gender. But I have the elven as well as the dwarven perks, and it is not showing up at the forge for Nug. So I thought we would do another one, and this time make it a female. Uh, do I want to do Nord? Um, well, that is bugged. I'm just leaving it there so it doesn't mess anything else. Oh, uh, I installed another mod called I think the way or the way of the druid or druid casting, something to that effect. And you're supposed to be able to get other conjured creatures. Let's go with a Breton because they have +10 for conjuration. So let's go with a Breton. Uh, I guess that is just fine there. I just I just haven't really played with female characters. It's it's a I got one for Fallout New Vegas, but that's for my little sister Mary. So I made that one a female uh, in honor of my little sister. Uh, it is so much easier to be in character whenever it's a male character. I I'm 100% male. I like women, but playing a female character is kind of hard for me to do and stay in character, if that makes any sense. So let's go with the Britain because they do have that +10 to the conjuration, and that mod I installed adds conjuration spells so that you can conjure more than just skeletons and zombies and stuff. You can actually bring in supposedly real life things. Uh, mud crabs, and I don't know why you'd want to summon a mud crab, but that was listed that I remember, and I think a dog as well. But yeah, we're going to do that, and I I'd say that we're just going to go with that one. Let's see, R. Hmm, uh, le- Remember our mother calling my sisters Miss Priss. But no, I don't think I'll do that. Um, uh, oh, okay, that works. That works. Jim. Simple. We can. I can remember it. Okay, let's wait for everything to load up. Oh, conjure familiar. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, we'll just make her a summoner. We'll let all the menus register. And we are going to, well, since we are going to let her be a summoner, you know those rings of the nine that Nug does not use? We're going to go ahead and let her use them because it does raise the magic by 75 points. Well, it does the health and the stamina as well. 75 on all three. But we're going to be using a lot of magic, so we're just going to go ahead and let her do that. Since it does increase the carry weight as well, to balance that out, we're not going to give her a backpack. She's not going to have the advantage of a backpack. Okay, let's configure some mods real fast. Mod configuration. Let's see. Time scale. Let's drop that down to 10. Let's see. And these, you are not going to go camping, put up a tent that's good against rain, and if it starts to snow, get up in the middle of the night, tear down this tent and put up another one just because the weather changed. You're not going to change tents. Your one tent is good for both rain and snow. Let's see. Sneak tools. Blur is low. Let's leave the mouse acceleration off for the time being. Let's see. Sky UI. General. Okay. Skyrim, equip armor. Medium controls. Oh, so that's how you do it. Okay. And what I was talking about just then is it says the favorites groups. F1, 2, 3, and 4. That might come in handy. That might come in handy. And the advanced, align, center, blah blah. Okay, we'll leave that as it is. Run for your life. Predator vision. Let's go. I prefer the secondary sound. Adaptive. Werewolves get it. Okay, she's a Breton. She's not an elf. She's not a Khajiit. So I don't see where she would actually have night vision. But since I do have realistic lighting, it makes some of the interiors very, very dark. I am going to give her night vision because she will become a werewolf. So, and I do believe werewolves should have night vision. But I'm going to go ahead and give that to her now for recording's sake. If we get into a spot where it is just absolutely terrifyingly impossible to see dark, I will use the night vision so it'll make the recording come out a little better. But I'm not gonna harp on that night vision until after she becomes a werewolf. Immersive HUD. Let's see. Options. I want fast fade on magicka and stamina. Transparencies, compass. Let's drop that down to about there. Maybe an even 80. Crosshairs, we want to see them solid. And let's drop these down to 80 as well. Okay, now let's see. Immersive HUD, immersive armors. Not really a thing. Frostfall. Always frostfall. Exit menu to finish. Not a problem. Dynavision, we have to turn that off because we're having conflicts with it. It's causing little crashes, and I believe it's just the fault of the little machine that I'm running on. It's just not big enough. Deadly dragons. Now Nug was having a pretty easy time with the dragons, so let's put those on expert. Let's make it just a little difficult. And I've been checking this, but someone told me that this is exactly reverse, so we're going to leave it as default, unchecked. Important NPCs are essential, yes. Dragon souls. 2 dragon souls for a perk point. Sounds fair to me. We're going to leave those settings. as is. Unequipped ammo, campfire, gameplay. Instincts is 0. Build campfire. Wood craft item. It's hotkeyed. Shield ammo. Okay. Instincts. I don't think we need the show path to next objective. Well, I guess we can leave it. It's default on. Equipped overhaul. Not installed. Okay. Now, I saved convenient horses for last because whenever I go into this one, you have to exit the entire thing for some wild reason or another. They're adults. The whistle quest is cute the first time or two, but they're adults. They should know how to whistle. Follow toggle key. K. Inventory. H. Fast dismount. G. Or harvest. V. Okay. And horses. I find that the hunter saddle, I like it. Protection essential, please. I hate it when my horse dies on me. And followers. Yes, they have horses. I have tried buying them horses, but they don't want to ride them. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Not real sure. Let's see. Equipment. We're going to put them in the Nordic armor so it's different from mine. Dynamic speed. No. Auto loot. Off. Okay. Lost in thought. Items. I am not going to be using this. Nug was using the Shadow Refuge to disenchant things, and there was also a forge there. It's just that just seems to be a little bit just a little bit OP. So we are not going to do that. Not with her. Survivor's Guide to Skyrim. This is rather lengthy. I will flip through it so y'all can read what it says. I am in this Let's Play. I'm not going to be flipping through all of the books. Now there are some books that relate to particular quests or particular dungeons. We will have to read those. But the others, I'm just going to pick them up. Get credit for reading them. Whatever, whenever. But we're not going to do the Bound Shadows. And I also have a UNP mod installed that makes the women more realistic and not just a whole nest of Amazon Dolly Partons roaming around. But unfortunately, it also takes away their default undergarments. So I'm going to try real hard not to let the camera focus on the females if I'm taking their armor. We're not going to, I am not going to pull the camera back at this particular time, because right now she ain't wearing nothing. But I do want her ragged robes to make linen wraps out of. The witch's stash I'm going to use for crafties, just for crafting. You know, that will hold specific stuff. If I'm going to melt it down, I'll put it in there. If it's iron ingots, iron ore, perhaps firewood that I'm going to use specifically for crafting, I will do that. Now, firewood is very heavy. It's a lot heavier than what I think it should be. So I have no problem putting my firewood in the bag. But if it's stuff that I'm going to sell and not melt down, I'm not going to put it in there. Either I'm going to carry it, or my follower is going to carry it, or I'll let my horse carry it. But I'm not going to put selling stuff in the bag. Now, if I get a unique item, something that I want to put in my house whenever I get my house, for example, the Axe of Whiterun, that is my badge of office. That is a unique item. I will put it in the bag until I can get the house so I can put it on display. But that's it. This bag is too easy to take advantage of. Okay, now we are just over 20 minutes into it, and we are going to save Abandoned Prison.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Obviously, camping in the woods.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
That is the closest thing to the actual quest. Now, see how dark that is? That is impossible to see. We turn on the night vision just enough. See, I couldn't even see. It was so dark, so I know it couldn't record. Well, that torchlight's doing very well. But anyway, we're going to come up here, turn it back off, activate the bed, and start our quest. Gem, the Conjurer. Maybe I'll name her the Summoner. That's probably going to be easier to spell. And I do happen to be a horrific speller. Now I'm going to try my best to get as immersed in this as I possibly can. So bear with me, folks. The Conjurer mod that I installed is supposed to be over there by Anissa's cabin. What? Wow! Now that scared me. Where's it going? Okay. Let's... First of all, let's take a little bit of firewood. I like to keep about a dozen on me. Because you never know when you have to build a fire. A dozen, give or take. Okay, let's see. One more time. Do it one more time. We'll call that good for the moment. Okay. All right. Now, those linen wraps that I wanted. Torches. I want a couple of torches. Okay. Magic. Shadow Refuge, we're not going to use it. Horse Whistle, maybe. Tweak commands, we'll need those. Conjure Familiar. Dragon Skin. What's that do? 50% of magic. 60 seconds. It may not be bad. Let's take our healing. Just in case. Okay. Ancient Ring, Shadows. No. Hunting Bow, favorite that. We have Steel Arrows, Torch, favorite. And that's it. That's all we got at the moment. Ah, potions, favorite. Okay, Hunting Bow. We'll put that on 1. 8. 7. 2. 4. That looks good for the moment. Okay, now, see what we have in our sack. Ale, Amethyst, Amulet of Stendar. Got some gold, necklace. Okay, take it all. You hear that? I'm hearing somebody talking. Maybe not. Thought I could hear somebody talking, but I guess not. Okay, let's go ahead and get these. Now, I am going to do one time fast travel, and that is only to get a guard. But I'm not going to do that until after I'll hop over that. Snowberries. Take them. Wow. That was fun. Let's go ahead and save because I do get a lot of crashes. Okay. Oh, the shadow's nice. I just now noticed the shadow was actually working. Oh, this area is cold. Okay, well, fine. Thank you. I'll pick some more flowers. And I know we're supposed to go right here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to be more immersive. So bear with me, folks. Let's investigate. Oh my. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's kind of dark. Not that we need it, but it'll help raise our conjuring by conjuring it. Hi. We gotta come back. Wow, what's up there? No way of getting up there. Probably nothing though. But we will come back up here to get out. So I'll save that guy for later. We'll search him on the way back up. And we'll take those for our follower. Oh, dad nabbit! I am going to have to make her a backpack, so I can have the amulet of Talos on the backpack to help with the shouts. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to story to you. What? Am I just standing on... Was I just standing on the edge? Yeah, I am going to have to do a backpack for her. Well, that's only 50 points. It's only 50 carry points. And again, we are using Lockpick Pro. I hate lockpicks. I hate having to do that. Okay, and quick save. $60. No, we're not going to do that mace. That mace is just too bloody heavy. Okay. Alright, let's save again. Okay, Amulet of the Nine. See that teeny tiny writing? Okay. We want those rags so that we can make more linen wraps, so that we can make more witches' stashes. Okay, now let's see. Glad she's laying face down. Oh, I forgot the torture guy. There we go. All good, all good. And this stuff will all sell for a pretty penny, I believe. Well, sell for a little bit anyway. Get us a little bit of money. Okay. And save again. And thank y'all for being with me today. It is so much more fun whenever I have company. Okay. I think I turned it off, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, now we're going to do the 1 bit of fast travel. That glass mace does look nice, doesn't it? That does look nice. Here we go. Now we're going to get the cat.
Need something? Then lead on, friend.
Come on now. There we go. And now we're going to go right back to Helgen. That's the only bit of fast travel that I do in the game. Now, I am not above taking the carriage. It is a in-game. It's an in-game thing. It was put there in the vanilla game. I don't have a problem with the carriage whatsoever. At one point, I even had scenic carriages involved, but I kept having a problem with the carriages turning over and running over people that would die before I could talk to them, like some of the traveling merchants.
If anyone sneaks up on us,
Okay.
I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
does run funny. Now we have a sword. We have an Imperial sword, I do believe. Let's put our familiar on 3. Imperial sword on 2. Oh, that is nice. That is very nice. I like that. Okay. Let's go into the cave. That's not what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. And we will go ahead and get to Riverwood. We've accomplished quite a bit just in this first episode. If we can get through the bloody door. There we go. And again, I know he is here. He is Rayloff, the Stormcloak. I still prefer Hadvar. That is just a personal choice. That is a big coin purse. It's bigger than a wine bottle.
Khajiit got your back.
623. That's nice. Okay. And this is not voice, so I'm not real sure what the deal is.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire is what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
Well, hurry before the cave collapses on us. I don't know why he wanted to stop and have a conversation right then. Kind of bad timing.
Can't wait to kill another Ulfric's boys. Looks like he's gone for good this time. but I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. And it's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you.
I thought all the
If the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
I thought all the dragons were dead.
So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Alfred was about to be executed.
You got a point there. You really think I should join the Legion?
Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion, but I hope you'll give us another chance. The Legion could really use someone like you, especially now. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
You think General Tullius knows where that dragon came from?
No, not yet. After all, a dragon, something out of old tales and legends. No one could have expected that. But you can bet he'll be trying to figure it out. This could shift the whole balance of the war. If you want to help stop that dragon, your best bet is to go to Solitude and join up with the Legion.
I'll have to think about it.
Sure, I understand. It's not easy to go from being executed by the Legion one day to joining up the next. But I think you'll see that the Legion is Skyrim's only hope for real peace right now. I know you'll make the right choice in the end.
Well, come on, dude. We are waiting on you. Yeah, like right in here is...
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
I turned on the night vision so that it wouldn't be quite so dark on the recording.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Okay. Normally, I take the Warrior Stone. But since we are going Conjurer with Jim, let's take the Mage Stone.
Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
You just did. Oh, you turd. You just judged me. Ah. Ooh, that wasn't mine.
I knew I heard something. That's the end of that. I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
So you didn't really want to split up after all, huh? You're just trying to be macho. Wow, you're just taking off, aren't you? Ooh, Riverwood
Things
discovered.
are quiet enough here. Come on.
Look
there's
at
my
that.
little-
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. I've got to go.
Like I was going to say, look at that moon.
If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're
That
crazy.
is nice.
And I've got better things to do.
Let's see. Sparks. Last will. Now this is a mod that allows me to melt things down.
Listen to more of your fantasies.
What's going on? And who's this?
You'll see. It was a dragon.
She's a friend.
It'll kill
Saved
us
my
all,
life.
and then you'll
Fangor
believe
thinks
it.
he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with him when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
So he's the best man?
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Fangdal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Fangdal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
Oh, what a slime.
Mm-hmm.
What does his letter say? And, see, dear Camilla, I know I have called upon you many times. I'm growing. I need to go the desires way. I am true-born son of Valen Wood, and I could never befoul my bloodline. Imperial. And respect me as such. Sincerely. Oh, what a worm! Oh, that is. He is
If
such a
anyone sneaks up on us,
worm.
I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We'll see.
He is such a worm. Let's see what's around here. We got all kinds of things, and man, that moon is just gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. Oh, axe. Thank you. We'll take an axe. I am so loving that moon. That is great. Nice and full. The night sky is fabulous. And that brings us to the center of town. A little farther. Come on. You can do it. Apparently you can't. Come on now. Here, kitty kitty.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Yeah, right here. I'm taking you right here. You are going to guard Riverwood. Yay! See what else we can find. Oh. Nice. Wow! It fell down! Wow! That's new. Never had it fall down before. Although I did know it was there. Oh, man, the lights. Okay, let's turn off night vision and see what it looks like. Wow, big difference. Big difference. Okay, let's go in here.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear? I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' escort. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon. A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Oh, I thought they were going to go ahead
Not
and...
much more to tell.
Yeah.
This dragon flew over and wrecked the whole place. Masking. Usually. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay. Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Oh. I bet I can disenchant that. But I can enchant that. And I think I'll take that and the salt pile. I'm not going to take the bread out of your pocket. I see some on the table I want
The
though.
Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Okay, how do I get to Whiterun from here?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
What can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times.
So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
Which side does he favor?
I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
Who's Elisif?
Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torik when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torik, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
What can you tell me about Riverwood?
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
Can I use your forge?
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
What do you think of the war?
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
Why are the Thalmor allowed to arrest people for worshipping Talos?
It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down. Dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Okay. Well, during this little exchange, I realized I didn't have the dialogue on.
Hefar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
So let's... Yeah, let's do that. I don't think I'm going to do the general subtitles because if someone gets up close to me and starts talking, that's going to override the dialogue subtitles. Okay, well,
Hush, child. Don't pester your cousin.
let's take the bread, an egg, snowberry.
You lost.
It's nice to be
No.
back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen,
Bread,
I'm going to lay up here for
egg.
a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here.
I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here.
From there, you can take a carriage to Solitude.
What do we got in the chest? Gold, and we can have it.
Make yourself at home.
Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun. Now, like I said, I'm not going to flip through every book, but some of them I will. And take, what is that? Blacksmith apron. Clothes. We'll take those. We can enchant clothes. let's see.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Yeah. What do we have downstairs? Oh. Hello? Oh, that reminds me, I need to bite some of that. Ooh, that was awful. Guess I really should have done that before biting all that stuff, just in case I died when I did. Nordmead. Boots, take. Troll fat, troll fat. Take. I'm overloaded. Of course I am. What is that? I can't see. Potatoes, 4. Take. Wardrobe. Shoes, don't want. What's in the chest? Child's doll. I'm not going to take the little kid's doll. I'm not a horrible person.
Did you really see a dragon?
Yes, I did, and he had big teeth. And there's a doll in
Papa
that
says you're
chest.
friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Yeah, I am alright. I did not take your doll that's in your toy chest.
My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
I will take... I don't want those iron arrows. Unable to run. Oh, can we jump? Going uphill is bad. Okay, now it's late at night. A good night's sleep will do. Now, vendors and shopkeepers, they generally don't open till about 8. So let's put it about 10 hours. Wow, that music's kind of creepy. Okay. Turn off our night vision. Okay, well guys, let's go outside to end the episode where it's a little bit lighter.
You really think I can be a blacksmith someday, Papa? As good as Yorlin Greymane? Or maybe even as good as you?
Oh, I know it. You keep working hard like you've been doing, and you could be the greatest blacksmith Skyrim has ever seen.
Thanks, Papa.
Well guys, any tips, hints, suggestions, all are welcome. If there's anything special you'd like to see her do, let me know in the comments and we will do our best about getting around to that. We may even go off to the college. I haven't done the college quest. That could be interesting. What?
Yeah, so?
That's my boy.
Oh,
Take what you need, my friend.
but
Within reason, of course.
we're going to call this first episode done.
May the
And
gods
thanks
watch
again.
over your battles, friend.
thanks again for being with us. Let's get away from him.
Stupid dog.
And thanks again for being with us. And until next time.
My spirit is simple and strong.
Are you following us? Are you following us? You're married, dude.
You looking for a new blade?
I'm looking for peace and quiet so I can do my monologue. Okay. Thanks for being with us, guys. And until next time, y'all have a great day.